Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the full history of the Cartoon Cat. And if you guys don't know who Cartoon Cat is, then you're probably living under a rock. But Cartoon Cat is this like monster created by Trevor Henderson, who made Siren Head, The Long Horse, and a lot of stuff. He has like a full category. So we're going to be looking at the full history of the Cartoon Cat. But yeah, so let's get right into it.
One of the entities that's haunted our minds for years now is this monstrosity, the Cartoon Cat. And today, I'll be explaining everything we know about it, from its origins to its physical appearance to its behavior. I'm gonna get into it all. I know this is a little bit different from what I normally do, but I do love the world of Trevor Henderson creatures. There's literally hundreds, and they're all entertaining. Hopefully you enjoy these videos. Let me know which ones I should go over next. Without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we?
Alright, Cartoon Cat.
The Cartoon Cat is a very hostile, aggressive entity in the Trevor Henderson lore. And when Trevor was asked how he would describe the Cartoon Cat, he said the following, quote, "Something very old, a hungry, hollow rot, hiding behind an outdated, smiling face. As long as there are people watching, it has a hatch to our reality."
That's literally how you describe Cartoon Cat, dude. He's just super like a hungry, hollow, raw, hiding behind, and basically what he said.
End quote. Pretty terrifying. Physically, the Cartoon Cat looks like a pitch black, skinned, tall and slender humanoid with the head of a cat. Now, the facial skin of the cat is very hyper-realistic and very grotesque. And its features, like its eyes and mouth, are overblown and out of proportion and huge, giving it a very cartoony, unnerving look. In fact, the entire body of the Cartoon Cat has a cartoon appearance, thus the name. Hey everyone, sorry to interrupt the video, but I actually have a special announcement to make. One of my best friends from real life will be below. It's the same guy that I'll let you out of the basement finally. Alright, back to the video. Thanks! The height of the cat is different depending on who encountered it, because some photos have it as tall as a building, and others show it in much shorter heights or crawling on all fours. The Cartoon Cat's appearance has been compared to an old-timey animation, like those really old black and white Mickey Mouse movies. Think of that kind of animation. That's how this thing moves in real life. The cat has a large white patch of fur on its chest, and is sometimes spotted wearing the white gloves that I mentioned earlier. These gloves, along with its white boots, really add to that cartoony appearance. You can almost see it being animated while it walks around and stalks you. Its entire body can be seen morphing and transforming shapes. For example, its head has been seen changing from an oval to a circle, and so on. The same goes for its eyes, as they're also able to morph from circles to ovals. The cat's eyes are normally bloodshot, and the pupils have been remarked as strange and almost like a pit of nothingness. Like there's no emotion behind the eyes, just death. Overall, it's a very uncanny thing to look at. Now, possibly the most disturbing part of the Cartoon Cat is its blood-stained and jagged mouth full of teeth.
That's the creepy thing about it. That's like it's blood from the victims that it killed.
Its mouth can open up to crazy proportions, and it has razor-sharp, crooked teeth inside. Trevor Henderson himself says that the cat is like a shape-shifting blob that is stuck in this animated appearance. It almost looks oily from a painting, or smoother than the things that it's surrounding. Now, the way the Cartoon Cat moves, it depends on its size, but some of them have been photographed on all fours, but some have been photographed on 2 feet. Either way, they can be fast, they can sneak up on you. They're just very good hunters. If you see the cat without its gloves on, you'll notice that its hands are disgusting, and its fingers end in very sharp nails that look like blades. Now that I've given that glamorous physical description of the Cartoon Cat, let's examine the behaviors of it. So the cat is known far and wide to be very deadly and for its aggression. It's almost like it's hungry for violence and committing war crimes, pretty much. That's all it does. It has a very sinister intention behind its almost cute comic facade. It disguises itself as this old, charming rubber hose style cartoon mascot, kinda in an attempt to lure you into a false sense of security. I mean, how could you be afraid of just this old little cartoon cat, right? I mean, from far away, it looks cute, but he wears that appearance as a mask to hide its true self and its true desires, which are to eat your face. The cartoon cat is known to walk around old malls, empty buildings, and schools after dark, as well as more abandoned places. And they're pretty much any place.
Dude, imagine being. I think they have night shifts at the school, right? The janitors, I think so. But imagine the janitors are just cleaning, and then they see a freaking about 10 feet tall cartoon cat.
Where people are not common to visit. It hunts down its unsuspecting victims that are traveling through these deep hallways or through the woods at nighttime, and it eats them and does other things that are much worse, like skinning you and stuff. I don't know if I can even say this on YouTube, but there it goes. The entity is said to exist as long as people keep believing that it does exist, which means that it most likely won't ever go away since it's popularized itself in pop culture.
Wait.
It's kind of like Santa.
Let's make. Oh, is that Santa? Oh, let's make never mind.
Santa Claus. But it's also one of the most dangerous creatures and entities in existence. It's simply so powerful. You should never, under any circumstances, talk to it or approach it or get near it. If you see it, I don't know why you would, but if you do, never do it. So you're probably asking, how does it get to our world, our reality? Trevor himself answers the question with, quote, so it uses the outputs of creatives to manifest in our world. Like it uses them like a porthole from one place to another. So right now, it's using a cat. It's using this cartoon image from the authorities or whatever. They could have previous forms, and they'll probably have different forms in the future. This is just a faux body, its current form. So yeah, this creature is taking...
So this isn't its form right now. I mean, this isn't its first form.
In this cat's appearance, but the actual creature is not the cat. It's inside. It's like a spirit, and it's just manifesting this cute little appearance. And its true form peeks out when you can see its jaws.
This is probably fan made. Cause dude, cartoon cat does not look like this.
Opening and attacking you. Scary stuff. As far as the abilities and the powers of the cartoon cat go, none of them are explicitly listed, but several have been encountered by many poor victims. Now, the cat is completely malleable, as I mentioned earlier, just like those old rubber hose comic animations, and it can stretch, it can warp, it can change shape, it can literally do anything in the physical realm, and because of this, it's practically immortal. I mean, it really is. It's also got the ability to warp sounds and speech patterns to lure victims closer to it. Kind of like a skinwalker. The thousands of missing people that disappear across the world each month could actually be victims of the cartoon cat. Since a lot of them go missing in abandoned places or deep in the woods, the cartoon cat could be the answer for that. Now, the last and possibly most interesting attribute is the ability to redact information about itself from online forums and posts. It can seemingly remove or even add things about its own description, which...
They're gonna just be like, cartoon cat is a very nice and cheerful person. He will give you gifts every day. That's
leads many people to believe that it's some sort of supernatural being. Something that's omnipresent, and this physical form is just the one it decides to take. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a spirit. This creature is pretty much the spawn of hell. This greedy, horrifying, malevolent creature that just wants to kill anything it sees, and it stalks and hunts humans for a sport, and it gets its happiness from terrorizing innocent people. Most who encounter this creature are never seen again alive or in one piece. Yeah. And what's left of them is always a gruesome
let me
mess.
Pause this. Oh my god. Dude, if you see this creature, you're just cooked. You're done for.
So take that as you will. I can't describe it, or YouTube would kill me. I think I could personally take in the fight, though. I don't know. Let me know if you could in the comments.
No. No, you could not, bro. No, you could not. Nobody could.
All right, that was the cartoon cats.
All right, so that was all of, well, not all of it, but that was some of the full history of the cartoon cat. Now we're gonna watch some videos about it. No, I mean shorts, not videos. All right, let's find some shorts. Oh, what is this? What the freak is this? Okay. Oh, never mind. No. All right. Shorts. Where's shorts? All right, we got some shorts. Here we go. Right.
No, you can defeat Cartoon Cat. He's like
No,
an
you
SCP.
cannot. No, you cannot, bro. Oh, oops. No, you cannot, bro. No, you cannot.
Right? Actually, he's an entity. He was inspired from a cartoon in 1939, but later he was brought to life.
I thought he was invincible.
No, he's just overpowered. And he also goes by the
No, bro, he's invincible.
devil because he can shapeshift, read minds, teleport, but he even has immortality. He's so violent, his teeth are stained
Immortality means you cannot die.
red with blood.
So how do you defeat him?
Wait, look at this comment. I thought he was invincible. No, he's just overpowered. 4 seconds later, he can shapeshift, read minds, and have immortality.
Listen, the creator says you need to think like a cartoon character.
What?
Think about it. He follows the rules of cartoon physics. No, you can't.
Man, this guy is just yapping. Like, huh? Alright.
This is one of Trevor Henderson's most dangerous.
One of the
Oh, what is
one of the
this?
creepiest creatures to crawl out of internet